2, sketch the graph of f of x equals the square root of x minus 3. So my parent function is going to be f of x equals the square root of x. So it's a square root function, so we're going to follow the square root sheet there. And the square root sheet, I believe, says x, y, and probably has 0, 1, 4, 9, 16. Is that what it has? And the square root of 0 is 0, square root of 1 is 1, square root of 4 is 2, square root of 9 is 3, square root of 16 is 4. Obviously, 9, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doesn't fit on this. So I'm not even going to graph those two. I'm just going to graph the first three. You don't always have to graph all the points you get on a chart. If they don't fit nicely on your graph paper, then feel free to throw out some numbers. If you wanted a couple extras, you can throw in the square root of 2, which is about 1.4, and the square root of 3 is about 1.7. But these will do. 0, 0, 1, 1, and 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. And it starts at 0, 0. It doesn't go beyond that. Like if I try to go negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, all of a sudden I got square roots and negative numbers. Those don't exist. So 0 is actually the beginning of the graph. It starts at a dot, and then it's going to arrow off this direction. So I've got 3 points representing this graph. And then what I need to do now is to establish what I need to change here in order to figure out how to make the actual graph. So this is the parent graph that I've got done. Again, I'll put a big P next to that to represent parent. Now to actually graph big F of x here, it's the same exact function except there's a minus 3 inside the square root sign. So again, the two situations with adding and subtracting. Okay, let me show you the difference in the two. You can either take the exact function as it is, the exact same thing, and then add or subtract, or within the function itself you're going to add or subtract. Those are the two scenarios. Those are the things that can happen. So in this problem here, the square root happens, the minus 3 is inside the square root. That causes a horizontal shift. And horizontal stuff goes the opposite of the number. So this is minus 3, so it's going to go move horizontally 3 spaces to the right. Every dot moves 3 spaces to the right. So 0, 0 goes 3 spaces to the right. 1, 1 goes 3 spaces to the right. 4, 2 goes 3 spaces to the right. I can kind of ballpark out there. Oops. Went too far on this one. 1, 2, 3. All right. So it makes the same graph. It's just 3 spaces to the right. So graph the parent and then apply the correct changes, either horizontal or vertical movement or reflection. Still okay?